kitty? Who's the pretty kitty? Are you the pretty kitty? Yes, you are. You're the pretty kitty. He's the pretty kitty right here. The pretty kitty. Yes, he is. Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is From the Gnome, and it's Black Friday Gaming with Pharone Part 2. Yes, Part 2. In this part, we're playing Lord of the Rings Online. I am on my level 25. High Elf. Minstrel. Yes, a bard. He is a minstrel, and he's level 25, and his name is Lorik. Bam! An elf minstrel. Is he not a high elf? Is he just an elf? I thought he was a high elf. I'm not positive. Hold on, let me hit J and go down here. And this says... doesn't say the race. I thought it said the race. I don't know. Anyway, we'll go ahead and we will slot that because we don't have that slotted yet. What's he working on here? He's working on honor. That's going to give him maximal morale. That sounds like a good thing to me. Although he needs tactical mastery. How come he doesn't have this one? Why did I choose? Oh dang! I should have totally chose that one. I went tactical mitigation, tactical mitigation, tactical mitigation, so on and so forth. I should have had this one though. Tactical mastery. It is what it is. He's at 5 of 12 on that ranking. We're headed over to North Downs, which basically means we need to head to... do I not have that? North Downs, right there. Trestle Bridge. Go ahead and pay 1 mithril coin to go directly to it, since he doesn't have that particular Stable Master path just yet. For those wondering, this is Lord of the Rings Online, an MMORPG for Lord of the Rings and everything Tolkien. It has been around for over 18 years. It is created, or I should say, developed by Standing Stone Games. You can head over to lotro.com, that's Lotro.com, create an account, download the game, play for free. The current max level is 150. The max level will go up to 160 early next month in December when the next expansion comes out, Kingdoms of Harad. Yes. You can play this game for free, and I do mean free. And it's one of the best free models I've ever seen for an MMORPG. You earn the Lotro points, that's called LP, by playing the game and doing deeds in the game playing it. So you can play for free, earn the Lotro points, collect those up, and use the Lotro points to buy other stuff in the game, like expansions that are 1 year older than, at least 1 year older and stuff like that. Plus they give away a ton of free content all the time, including right now there's a coupon you can use. Once you get in game, go to the Lotro store. The bottom left usually is where the coupon code area is. Put in all capital letters, no spaces, Explore Our World. That's Explore Our World. No spaces, all capital letters, and it gives you a bunch more free content. That'll be going away early December, so don't miss out on it. They extended it. It was already gone. It ended earlier in November. They brought it back. It'll be ending in December, so don't miss out on that. If you would, smash that subscribe button over on youtube.com/Pharone1. Get me to 1,000 subscribers. I greatly appreciate you. And over on Twitch, hit the follow button. If you're an Amazon Prime member, remember you get a free subscribe that you can do to one channel every single month on Twitch. So if you haven't been using it, you've just been wasting that money. It's just going to nowhere because Amazon automatically gives you that. If you'd like to, hit the subscribe and use your 1 free per month on me on Twitch. I would greatly appreciate you for that. Yeah, head over to Pharone.com. You can find links to everything I do. I do multiple channels, videos. I do slot machines, console games, all kinds of games. Lord of the Rings Online is what I play the most, but I do all sorts of stuff. If you're looking for a kinship, that's what a guild is called in Lord of the Rings Online. I run the Lorebound Walkers on the Peregrine server. You can head to Pharone.com, find the link to our Discord server, and read the rules and regulations. Then introduce yourself in the introductions channel and chat with us and see if we'd be a good fit for you. We're just a casual, friendly kinship. A lot of people, and we play a lot of games. We don't just play Lord of the Rings Online. We have officers in the Philippines, in Europe, in America, and South America. Hopefully someday we'll have some in Euro-Asia as well, Middle East and so forth. So we have officers all around the world. That'd be great. We're close to that right now. But Yep. A lot of people missing right now because of the holidays. It always gets slow around the holidays, and people come back after the holidays. Even though there has been quite a few lately, but I think right now, yeah, there's just 2 of us on right now. But some nights we can be up closer to 10 or more. Just depends on the time of year. People fluctuate when they play the games. Love this game so very much. I have a ton of alts, and I rotate around all of them. I have not played my minstrel in a very long time. I have no idea what I'm doing on my minstrel, so understand that, please. Let's see what these abilities are. Minor Ballad is a fast casting, boosts tactical damage and harms your foe. Ballads unlock anthems and codas. It does some light damage and gives me tactical damage, incoming healing, outgoing healing, expires if out of combat for 9 seconds. -1 second cry and call cooldowns, plus 3% tactical damage. Then we have a Echoes of Battle. This chant recalls great deeds done in battle, demoralizing your foe. This skill must target an enemy and is only usable in melody. Was that what this say that this would do? Anthems and codas? No. So I don't understand the melody statement. -49 target song and cry resist, so it lowers the resist to my damage. -73 critical defense, lowers their critical defense, and it does some light damage, and it's a dot, does damage over time, so that's nice. And next one, Call of Orami. It's a melody. Okay, this says melody on it. What is this here? Interesting. I think that's an AoE. Requires melody stance. Requires melody stance. So let me check something here. Where are my stances? Is that this here? Melody stance. A neutral stance. Melody is focused on neither healing nor harming, but offers the ability to do both in moderation. Actually, don't want that. I want to do some damage because I'm soloing. Dissonant stance. Your charismatic speech drives fear into the hearts of your enemies. You lose access to all fellowship heals, and all normal heals become stealth only. Echoes of Battle becomes Timeless Echoes of Battle. Major Ballad becomes an Offensive Ballad. Coda and Vigor becomes Coda of Vigor becomes Coda of Fury. Only 1 stance may be active at any time. This gives you plus 15% cry and call damage and plus 25% ballad damage. We're going to put ourselves into Dissonant stance, so that's going to change some of this down here. Minor Ballad Dissonance. Okay. Boost tactical damage, harms your foes. Ballads unlock anthems and codas. This does damage. Yada yada. Mainly the same thing. This one here says Timeless Echoes of Battle. The target enemy is only usable in dissonance. See, so it changed the dissonance version. It is a dot again. This is Call of Orami. Requires dissonance. Yeah, it deals AoE light damage and reduces light damage resistance. So it's going to do an area of effect damage, and it's going to lower the tactical mitigation of those that it hits. Call to Fate requires dissonance or melody stance, deals light damage to a single target with a high critical chance. That's big damage there. And Coda of Fury, a finishing skill that deals enormous damage to the target and stores some of your power, requires 3 ballad buffs present on the minstrel. Removes all ballads from the minstrel. Does big damage, gives you plus 5 power effects applied to within 30 meters, plus 1% outgoing damage. Now if we check something, let's see. That is cost power. This costs power, and it's channeled. What does this do? Cost power. I'm trying to see, because this one requires 3 ballads. Does any of these create a ballad? Is there something I'm missing? I'm not sure. Here's Major Ballad. Boost healing capability and harms your foe. Ballads unlock anthems and codas. Interesting. And that's a ballad as well. Does the same thing. So do I need to be playing those? I don't see. It's just in the naming it says ballads. So I was trying to see if these say ballads. None of these say ballads. I feel like I need to be using these before I can use that. But I'm not positive. What else we got? This is Lesser Anthem to Dissonance. Greatly increases your cry and call damage, increases light, fire, frost, and lightning damage of all nearby fellowship or raid members, requires 1 ballad buff present on the minstrel. 20% cry and call. Duration is 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Cooldown is 25 seconds. So you can't use it all the time, but use it fairly often. And Invocation of Elbereth. Calling upon Valor can send certain evil foes fleeing in terror for a short time. Okay, so that is a fear. I'm not sure I really want that right there, to be honest with you. So then we have our ballads. Let me put them here for right now. We're going to move them around. What was this? Inspire fellows. Heals the morale of the fellowship. Okay, we won't be using that because we're not in a fellowship right now. That's going to revive a person. That's when they die or whatever. They knocked out to bring them back. This is just a pet. We're going to get that off our screen. Alright, so what do we have left here? This is a shout, does light damage to your enemy and interrupts their actions. I always have that on number 7, so that's correct. Number 8 removes a corruption. That's in the right spot. Number 9 is a remove 1 poison, fear, disease, or wound from nearby fellows. So that's in the right spot. This should be a heal. Significantly heals morale self-targeted. And this is a heal. It's a small heal. But it's instant cast, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Hold on, let me try something. It's pretty fast. But it's not a heal over time. I thought it was a heal over time. Self-targeted. It's just a self-target is what it is. And this one is the one that shakes off dazes, stun, roots, and stuff like that. So there isn't anything else. Unless I'm missing abilities, which does happen from time to time. Oh, this was a ballad. This is a ballad. So there's a ballad, ballad, ballad. So do I want to start off by playing all my ballads? I almost think I should. Let me move these up here. Because then I have the ability to hit my finisher. But then what are these? Is it 2 second? That's a 10 second. Ah, that's my big hit. Let me move that to 6. That's 2 second, and that's a 10 second as well. That's an AoE. We'll move that down here to 1. We'll move this to 4. We'll see how that works. Give that a shot. Alright, let's pick up quest here. We are in North Downs in Trestle Bridge.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I have half a mind to lock up every last guard in this sorry excuse for a town after they let this catastrophe take place. Look at our town. People burned out of their homes, ash falling like snow. Aggie Digweed was the only one who kept her mind during this attack. If not for her, we would all be dead. Nobody even remembers what happened. Just Aggie, running to and fro, trying to rouse everyone. I'll see that Talbot Hinton hanged for letting this happen. Mark my words.
Greetings,
Hello.
friend.
Are you here to help? So many have gone missing or have wandered out to seek help, and fewer still have returned. Every night it seems that the orcs grow more aggressive and threaten us more. Trestlebridge could use a hero.
You startled me.
Captain Trotter is very preoccupied with punishing those who slept through the attack, but I am much more concerned about what may happen if we let down our guard again. I have not slept in 2 days, but I will not abandon my post here. Would you be willing to help me? Well, yes, I would.
Could I have a word with you?
I dare not abandon my guard post to investigate the carnage, but would you like to help? You could search the town and figure out how this could have happened. The explosion was deafening. Why did no one wake? What caused this mayhem? I have never heard a thing like it in all my life. Okay, so we need to look around town. Is it, let's get this out of the way. There we are, sorry. Is there things to click on? Yes, there's black powder. There it is. Let's talk to Talbot over here.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Someone to hear me out at last? Yes, I was on guard duty the night of the blast, but I did not fall asleep. Well, I did, but I cannot remember anything about it. It's almost like I was drugged. I only remember waking up to Aggie shaking me, fires roaring all around us. We all slept through the thunderous blast. How do you explain that? But Captain Trotter will hear none of it. Captain Trotter seems very hell-bent on blaming somebody. I think he's just angry. I don't think that it's deception, anything like that. I think he's just mad because of what happened. But we will find out. Where's the last spot? Over right here, in fact. If I had just looked before I opened the map, I'd have found that out. You have found an exploded barrel amidst the rubble covered in a fine black powder. Okay. Let's see what our alert is here. Deed bestowed. This is going to be doing quest in the North Downs. If we check our deed tracker, greatest plugin ever invented, we can see North Downs. I have 0% deeds. We'll see that grow as we play through the North Downs. What's this then? Incendiary powder of some sort. How strange. Who would do such a thing?
Would you do something for me?
Ding! We just hit level 26. Flaming powder. I like this not at all. I want to know how it came here, but more than that, I want to ensure that it never comes here again. Speak with Aggie at the span and see if she knows anything of this black fire stuff. I have never seen anything like it. Let me see what I can find out for you there, Captain. Check our stuff. See if we got a point to spend. We did not. We are the Warrior Scowled is the particular tree that we're going down on our minstrel here.
What do you need?
Captain Trotter is right to be afraid of this black fire. It must be the orcs that have been cropping up near here of late to the northeast near the pass of Nan Wathran. Surely they have wrought some fell magic and are using it to bring down our town and choke off the Greenway. We cannot let them lurk. They failed to destroy us once, so we must assume that they will try again. You cannot let them. Alright, so we have to go, outside of town. Ode it. We getting another quest. We almost left the area without all the quests. That would have been annoying.
Stay a moment.
You there? I need your help. Our poor town is under threat of another attack from those foul orcs. All of us are doing our part to help Trestlebridge survive, and I'm charged with getting supplies to maintain the barricades. The problem is that the outlying farmers were supposed to be bringing some of the supplies we need, only their farms were overrun by orcs. They barely escaped and the orcs scattered their goods. I would send for supplies from the south, but orcs blocked that route as well. We need those stolen supplies. The three things we need are the barrel of nails they were carrying, a crate of hammers, and a crate of saws. The orcs should have them at their camps to the northeast. You go ahead and mount up, and we will run around town real quick to make sure we're not missing quests before we go out there to do them. They love to do that in MMOs. They'll send you out to do something, then you come back to turn in and find that there's a dozen other quests that you could have been doing at the same time while you were out there. I think that quest designers get a kick out of that. They like to see how many times they can make you go to the same spot, and it's kind of fun to them. Just kidding. Alright. I don't see any other quests. I'm not going to go over to the left because basically that is where Wildwood is. It's a much higher area. There will be quests over there. We're not going to take them because we're not at that area yet. We're not at that level yet, I should say. Alright. Anybody here have quests? Don't think so. But just checking. I don't have a sprint ability on this guy, do I? What was this? I just gained that, didn't I? What is this? Cry of the Chorus Distance. The skill provides you with 3 damage ballad bonus effects allowing access to anthems and codas. It also breaks any silence effects on you. Plus 3% tactical damage, incoming healing, outgoing healings, 1% each. Expires if out of combat for 9 seconds. So it does that 3 times. Duration is 10 seconds. Cooldown is 1 minute and something. So you don't use that very often. We'll throw that over here. This was another one that you don't use too often. It's not as bad. We might go ahead and put this one a little closer, like right there. Oh, what do we got here? A number of tar crypt orcs have established encampments along the roads near Trestle Bridge and the Greenway, posing a dire threat to the people of the western North Downs. So we will defeat them. Alright, we just picked up a quest. Let's kill this guy first. There we are. Now we can get this. A number of cruel Creebane have settled in alongside the tar crypt orcs, waiting to feast upon the corpses of men when the orcs have had their say. These merciless birds should be driven off, for they fill you with an unpleasant sense of foreboding. So we'll kill those as well. We got something here. Deed bestowed. It's going to be a Slayer deed for orcs. Yeah, baby. They do decent damage. They really do. I think we're supposed to take this over. There we are. We need to burn that crate. Here's the barrel of nails. And what's the cauldron? I don't remember what that's for. But we picked it up and we're good with it. Yes. So I can see that's putting ballads up, I think. We're going to change to a different cosmetic set that has a different musical instrument. I don't see my musical instruments on these guys. Let's change to it. There we are. I like that one. It's one of my more favorite ones. Yeah, he doesn't have... There. It's like he doesn't have a back piece on it. It looks weird. Can't believe I don't have any form of a sprint ability. Can't believe I couldn't think of the name. Ranged class. They do it with music. It's kind of hilarious. Do I have any other instruments we can play around with? Same instrument. Looks kind of better though, the way he's using it there. It's the same instrument. Alright, so let's go to this one. Whoops, wrong one. This one. I like the way that looks. And bring up my wardrobe. Let's see what other instruments we have. I want to mess around with the sounds. We'll go with instrument. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Instrument. Thank you. So we have the harp, the hand nails. That was the one. No, that isn't the one we were using, was it? Hey, work. Why is that not showing? There. And the fiddle. So let's see what this one sounds like. This was the new one you had to get from a coffer. I bought the coffer a while back. Alright, we just got something here. You have discovered an old map page of some apparent historic significance upon an orc slain in the Tarkrip assault camp. You should defeat Tarkrip orcs in the assault camp and collect any other pages you find. Okay, and we got another alert. You have cleared the Tarkrip encampment threatening Threshold Bridge. People in North Downs are safer for a time. It's not a bad one. I still want to play with the other instruments. I wish I had more instruments to mess with. He's got another quest offered to us. A number of crates lie scattered throughout the orc encampment northeast of Trestle Bridge, likely looted from the town. You should search the crates and collect anything that should be returned to the devastated town. We will do that. That is comical. And I totally am aware that I am most definitely playing the minstrel incorrectly. Like I said, I play a lot of alts, and I haven't played this guy in forever and don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we just finished something else, I think. On a great number of scattered pages, these will surely be better back at hands of people in Trustbridge rather than in the claws of these people here. Alright, we didn't finish that. This guy kicks butt. What does that one do? Because I'm not seeing damage happen. It's a damage over time. Okay, that's why. It's damaging them. I'm not seeing it instantly do something. Alright, is there anything else up here I need? Or should I move on? Yeah, I think I should move on. Is there really no sprint ability at all? Just feels odd. Every other class I play has some sort of sprint. Doesn't look like it. Crate of saws. Another cauldron. Grab this torch and burn this black fire crate over here. That's taken care of. And there should be one more. It's over this way. He's gonna die before he gets to me. Told ya. There's the crate of hammers. And the last cauldron. That should do it for out here, right? Yep. Let me go back to town. What is Tailor, Prospector, Forester? Okay.
I don't know anything.
So much. Was it all just destined for us? Or perhaps they were planning it to bring it along to Bree once we were all dead. Evil surrounds us, Lorik. This is a bad time. Mark my words, I've never seen orcs dare to come so close or interfere with our lives other than scare travelers on the road. I've never seen such great numbers of them. You'll be wanting to tell Captain Trotter all about this.
How can I be of service?
Oh, wonderful. You found the supplies, thank you. There's something else, though, that I would have you do, if you would.
Might I take a moment of
You
your
see,
time?
the other thing needed for the barricades is wood. In the past, we would fell trees in the Nanwathran when we needed lumber, but now the orcs lurk there. We were so desperate for lumber that my husband, Matty, and my brother, Noel Tobbit, risked leaving Trestlebridge and went north along the Greenway proper in search of trees to fell. It has been too long since I've heard from them, and I'm worried something terrible has happened. Would you search north along the Greenway for them? I can't bear to think that something bad might have happened to them. Alright.
What can I do for you?
You found something to prove that we were drugged? That is wonderful, Lorik. You must show the captain at once so that he can set me free.
Could I speak
Please
with
show
you
the
a
sleeping
moment?
drought to the Captain Trotter. Then he will know I was not remiss in my duties. We have been sabotaged. Did I miss something over here? Ah, right here.
What can I do for you?
The Founder's Book. I never thought to see it again. It is in rough shape, but I think you found most of the torn out pages. I'm sure I can repair it. Thank you, Lorik. I had given up for lost.
How can I be of service?
Captain Trotter listens to your explanation and takes a deep sniff from the potion flask. The orcs brewed this, did they? This is not good for us. It appears they have taken to using sabotage when their raids have been dashed against our defenses at the trestle span. I suppose Talbot may be freed from his bounds, but the guards must be on the alert for any suspicious travelers from this point on. It is a sad day for Trestlebridge.
What do you need?
So the orcs were behind it all, eh? But how did they come in if nobody saw them? Hopefully you have ensured that they won't be back to the same mischief anytime soon, which will give us time to rebuild, but there are still mysteries to be solved. How did they sneak the stuff in? And he stopped talking. He's like, I'm done with you. Go away. See if there's any quest over here. I don't see anything. Oh, let me grab this milestone. There's a person following me back there. Not sure what's going on with that. Oh, we gotta help this guy here. I cannot thank you enough for your help, good Lorik. I do not know if you have ever been thrown in the stocks, but I can tell you it is not a comfortable experience. I do think Captain Trotter was ready to hang me for what happened. You have likely saved my life, my friend. Do I go back to Captain Trotter? I think so. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Well then, I'm glad that debacle is over with. Perhaps now we can focus on more pressing issues. I wonder, Lorik, did you even find the brewer of the foul potion while you explored the orc encampments? You tell Captain Trotter that you had no such luck. Ah, that is dire news indeed, for it means that the enemy's influence stretches further than I ever thought. I have a troubling notion that Nan Wathrin has fallen to orcs. The pass of Nan Wathrin is a dangerous place. In the best of times, if you wish to help Trestlebridge once and for all, you must wipe out the orc presence from Nan Wathrin. Okay, that is this area over here, and it is rough, but we're going to take it. We're not going to go to it right now, but we're going to take it.
Will you help me?
The question remains as to how the suspicious powder got into town at all. We have many travelers here, being on the Greenway, and I did hear rumors of an ugly, mean-looking man that came through last night. I didn't see him myself, but he made a few folks uneasy. He was already gone when I went to look for him. Folks say he looked more than a little orcish. Have you ever heard of such a thing? So we actually killed this guy already over here at the orc camp. We're going to go back and kill him again, because they always come back. No matter how many times you kill the bad guys, they come back. It's a fickle world. Fickle world indeed. Go back to the fiddle for a little while. Is there a better fiddle version? No. We'll go with this one. I need to buy some more of the instruments to put in there just to mess around with. For when I want to change when I want to change the particular instrument I'm using. Because I do like the fiddle, honestly. I have no line of sight, but I'm trying to make music. Why do I need a line of sight? I don't know. It's just the rules. Follow the rules. There's our bad guy right there. We have defeated him. We can go back. Well, we actually got to go over here and do something first. God, I keep wanting to hit my button to sprint, and there isn't one. It's driving me batty. I can't actually pick these up, can I? I don't know where my skill is at. Oh, good, I am high enough.
Woe be me.
So Elsie sent you? Well, I'm glad for it. But we did run afoul of them orcs. Fortunate to have escaped with our lives we are. But our cart here, well, it didn't get off quite as well as you can see. No matter how many trees we fell, if we don't have our cart fixed, we can't bring them back to Trestlebridge.
I'm sorry.
If we don't
somebody
get a wheel for
threw you
this
out
cart, this lumber ain't going anywhere. I'd send you to Trestlebridge, but I doubt they'd have anything to spare. Every little bit there is precious. But there's some hope yet. See, there were some farmers escaping to Trestlebridge, and their wagons got overrun by them orcs, where their supplies were stolen, and their carts broke up, but there might be a wheel from one of their carts that we can salvage. Don't think they'd drag the carts into Nan Wathran, so I think you'll find the remains of them carts in that orc camp straight east of here. If we're going to find a wheel to salvage, it'll be there, I'd wager. Elvis is eating his dry food. Elvis the cat. I play bad music, it makes your head explode. Then you'll die and I go dilly-o-do. Not unlike my singing. Which do y'all prefer? The violin? Or the xylophone thingy? Where's it at? Did I lose it? Didn't I change it? I literally changed it. I know I did. I changed that. Oh, that's weird.
I'm sorry.
Ah, you found one.
Did you
This
need
one looks
something?
like it'll work. It's a bit smaller than the other wheels, so the ride will be a bit rougher. But as long as we get this lumber to Trestlebridge, it won't matter how rough the ride is.
I don't know if you can help me.
Ding! Level 27. Alright. While Noel here and I put this wheel on the cart, there's one last thing I'd ask you to do. Go back to Elsie in Trestlebridge and tell her that all's well here. Once the cart is fixed, Noel and I are going to take down a couple more trees and then bring our load down to the town. Of course, we couldn't have done that without your help. Thanks for that. Now hurry. Won't do to stand around here waiting for orcs. I don't know why I always have trouble. I don't understand it. It shouldn't be hard. It should not be hard. It's not like I haven't spoken and read English my whole freaking life, but I try to do it while playing a game and brain don't work. Don't work. Squirrel. That is good coffee. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop.
Oh dear.
You defeated the ugly brute. Thank you, Lorik. We will have to be less welcoming to travelers now, I'm afraid. If such a man could come unhindered and wreak such havoc, then we will never be safe. Orcs creep ever closer to our gates. These are dangerous times, my friend. Alright, so we have anything here we want? We have light armor. Doesn't really have will on it. Alright, finish now. Next.
Please, stay a moment.
You have helped us a great deal, Lorik, but I see that you are ready to be on your way. I would like to give you a word of advice. Follow the Greenway north, but do not pass into the shadowed fields. Turn east at the crossroads, never go north beyond. You would do well to heed this advice. I bid you a safe journey. We gotta turn in over here.
What do you need?
Matty and Noel are safe and sound? Oh, bless you, bless you. That's the best news I've heard in many a day. I was fearing the worst, but I'm glad to hear my worries were for naught. I just hope they hurry up and get back to Trestlebridge. I don't think I'll get a bit of rest until I see them back. Let's see. Not going to... yeah, actually... yeah, we'll take it. Put that on. Make sure there's nothing else up here before we head back to... out that way. Don't see anything. Okay, let's head out. And did we get a point spin? We did get a point spin. Let's take a look real quick. This one was increasing our tactical critical chance and stuff like that, which I really like that idea. This one here, Ballads have a chance to build a stacking enhancement for Coda of Fury. Each stack will cause Coda of Fury to add plus 5% damage buff up to 25%. That's really good. That's really good. Increase max morale. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't like that? The Minstrel's light damage is improved. Okay, that's good. The war earns the skill Greater Anthem 2. Increases range and tactical damage of all nearby Fellowship and Raid members. Requires 2 ballad buffs. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. This will increase Echoes of Battle damage. Okay, that was my this thing, wasn't it? Oh, it's not showing it to me as with me in the stance for some reason right now. Dissonant Strike steals morale from the enemy on a critical hit. I like that a lot. Dissonant Strike. What is Dissonant Strike? Don't understand. Do I not have a Dissonant Strike? It's Hero Strike. Hold on, let me get out of this thing because it feels like it's not... Oh, let me get off the mount. Now we can see better. Dissonant Strike is that one right there. That is the one that does the corruption. So I could steal health from them as well if I did that. That's tempting. I like that a lot, but I'm thinking about just going ahead and adding to this, just base damage basically. I think I'm going to do that. Let's just go with some base damage. And let's head out. we at on these? Prospector. Oh yeah, he needs some help. He's not very far along. Basically what it boils down to is when he gets to tier 3, he's probably not going to be able to harvest anything. So the further you get behind on that, the more of a problem it becomes. Unless you don't need to harvest stuff, which, yeah, you know, that's arguable. Is it just me or is other people hungry? I'm hungry right now.
Will you hear
I
my
am Minchum, a
songs?
ranger of the north and ever a protector of these lands. My duty bids me to keep watch over the fields of Pharone, for they have grown dark and evil. Wise folk do not come near this place. Allow me to introduce my companion, Colbert the Mad, so he likes to call himself. He wandered out of the field one day and sat himself down at my fire. It was some time ago, and he has not left.
Hello
The man
there.
fixes you with a hard stare, lines of amusement etched into his pale skin. Yes, I am Colbert the Mad. I came out of Pharone and lived to tell the tale. I remember no time before, but I walked the dark fields and saw many things. You are Lorik the Mad. Yes, mad, mad, mad to come to this place. There are ghosts, yes, and evil spirits, but more terrible than any are the bears.
It's a sorry day.
And there is Idhramin, our vigilant lookout. He speaks but rarely and smiles not at all, but his watchful presence eases my fears and lets me sleep better at night, so I do not begrudge him his silence. I believe he came from Meluin, that's it, far to the southeast, but I do not know what brought him hither. Idhrim peers at you calmly, but does not speak. After a moment of uncontrollable staring, he looks away and seems to listen intently to some distant sound only he can hear. Deed completed. That was Quest of North Downs. Deed bestowed. It's going to be this one, the advanced version. It's doing that thing again where it stops telling you which one you're actually going to. Sometimes when you go in there, it'll take you to the one that actually created the alert. Other times it won't. It's a bug that's existed forever. There's 10 free Lotro points.
Will you stay a moment?
You ask
and
of
learn my
Idhramin?
troubles?
He watches and listens all day. Myself, I haven't strong hearing, let alone the keen senses of the elves. I know not to what he hearkens. He speaks very little, but of one thing I am certain. Whatever draws his attention, he fears it. He will not venture into the fields of Pharone to seek it. You ask Idhramin what he hears, but he does not respond. His expression is slightly annoyed, as if you have interrupted him in something important. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to try to meditate again. You tell Idhramin that you have heard the strange voice, and he looks at you sharply. His words come haltingly, as if the common speech is strange to him. You hear the twisted song. Great evil lies beyond the light of this fire. Do you seek death? If not, stay and listen from afar. Alright, so we're going to seek death. We're going to find the source of the unsettling song. Because why not? It's out that way. What do I have a quest back this way? What am I missing? There's something right there. That. Turn east, never north. Travel to the crossroads north along the greenway. Did it literally not give me credit for it because I didn't hit the exact spot before I went up here? Let me go do that, just in case. Oh, come on, out of my way. There it is. Let me guess. Now it's going to take me up there? Yes. That is so annoying. I hate quests that do that sort of thing. Oh, you had to step in this exact little spot. Why did I miss a whole quest line? Because you didn't step on this rock over here. It's a very important rock.
A shadow is
Hell
on my
traveler,
spirit.
if you are in need of a warm fire or a meal, you are welcome to join our strange company. Yes, I know you just talked to us, and I'm acting stupid like as if I've never seen you before, but you stepped on the rock that allows me to tell you this part of the quest. We do not get many folk at the edge of Pharone. What errand could possibly bring you hither? The rock. Alright, so now we're going to go out here and see what we can find. Hopefully we'll step on the right rock out here to advance the quest line. This is very old content. This is probably 18 years old. And you know, over time, the designers of all games find ways to make things better. So when you go back and play old content, and you really should in this game because the quests or the stories are amazing. But when you go back and read old content like this, you have to, or play old content like this, you have to remember that it's not going to be as polished as it is in the newer expansions and content. Like I said, they learn over time what they should and shouldn't do. There's who we're looking for. Tra-la, 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 tra-lily. La 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 lily, red with blood, where life is something.
This is intolerable.
Tra-lily la, tra-la. Oh, but it is long since I had someone to sing and dance with me. Come sing, tra-lily, tra-la. Oh, she wants to fight me. I thought we were going to sing and dance. What is your problem? How about I sing to you and hurt your ears? How do you like that? Gotcha. You're driven off the fell spirit, off the road from Italy. I'm driven off from this one, but I am not defeated. Can I fight you? We shall meet again. Okay, but I really wanted to fight you. Ah, what has happened? Where is she? You saved me from her, from whatever her name was. Oh, I should go back now. Back home. Yes, but I believe when I come back here again, you'll be standing in the same spot and have the same spirit inside you because you haven't learned your lesson. She's going to go back now. Let's go see if we can actually mine this rich iron deposit. I have belief that I cannot. I was right. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. That graphic doesn't actually go up far enough, does it? I just realized that. I just fixed those earlier today, or just came up with them, and they're not accurate now that I can tell. So let me fix my screen real quick here. Let's see, that's going to be a background for SOA. We're going to take it and go, nope, that didn't work. How about, there we are. And then we'll take this and go, ta-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then we'll take the SOA logo and kind of do one of these things with it. I think that would be good. Does that look good to y'all? I think it looks good. I'm okay with it. I think that works, and because it's my stream, that's what matters. You did well. Not many would have survived such an encounter, let alone drive off the fell spirit without harming the girl. Still not good. We'll finish and take that item anyway.
Will you hear
This
my
poor girl.
sorrows?
She is from a farm not far from here, but the fell spirit Alnathoron seems to have tricked her into coming. My duty does not allow me to pursue the villains of Fornost unless they are unwise enough to venture south of where we stand into the North Downs. I must stay here, but you are bound by no such oath. Of everyone, Colbert the Mad knows the most about Fornost and its many fell landmarks. Maybe he will have an inkling of where Olnathron would likely be hiding.
How can I be of service?
You want to search the fields of Fornost? You cannot walk the steps I walked without going a tad mad. I came from the north and the west, and I saw piles of dirt with bones sticking out, with treasure glinting from within. I saw lights that called me to my death, and I saw graves wherever I looked. That seems bad, I'm just saying. It doesn't seem like a good thing. Deed bestowed. Hey, look, it's back to working. Defeat Shades in the North Downs, so it's a Slayer deed for Shades. Where we gotta go? Over here. I'll take my xylophone and go find some mobs to annoy with my attempts to make music. I think that basically means that I suck because it hurts them so much. Was it iron I was trying to get for? It was. Okay, so I cannot get rich iron. That's going to be a quest. Let's go ahead and grab it by killing this first one. There we are. Fel and Foul, but our guests have taken to wandering the fields of Fornost. They follow the dead, and they leave death in their wake. We need to kill 10 of those. We'll end up killing a lot more than 10, but you know what? We'll start with 10. It's going to be another quest, because you see the ring above its head there on the ghost. Shades of Oathbreakers cursed to remain after life has fled, haunt the fields of Fornost. They are deadly in their hatred of all things that live and breathe. He'll die, trust me. Oh, no, he won't. He doesn't have my dot on him still. What the hell is the deal with that? Oh, he hid, that's what it was. Okay. Cheater. He cheated. Hey, look, she's back. I told you she'd be back. She never learns her lesson. This way. Why do I keep thinking I need to turn north? Oh, we got something else. You feel a terrible chill and realize that a great and old evil presence is near. You have encountered Nether, a terrifying presence in the fields of Fornost. This ghostly being has gained power from having pulled the life from the lands around it, so we need to defeat Nether. Alright, let's get this blinking grave up here, because in an MMORPG, if it blinks, you click it or kill it. There are no other options whatsoever. Rusting coffer. What might be in it? Stuff. Stuff was in it. Finish something. That was killing of the shades. There is Nether. killed him. Now, I've defeated one of the chief forces of evil in the fields of Pharone, an Aether who drains the warmth from men. Ah, something's shooting me. Where are you at? Oh, and that thing's fighting me as well. I didn't see it. There's another blinking coffin, or grave. He's gone into hiding. That was not who I wanted to attack next, but you know what? It'll do. We got the bar guest we needed to kill. Where's the next one? There's a grave up here. Oh, something going on here. The disturbed tomb in the clearing seemed to shimmer briefly with an odd eeriness. Perhaps it was only a trick of the light, but you should investigate more closely. We did something. You dispersed morphins, fell light from this haunted place. Alright. What else we got out here? Something in this area. Got another thing popped up. As Culbert the Mad hinted, you have encountered some odd-looking mounds during your exploration of the fields of Pharone. You should dig and see if there is anything worth finding buried in this strange ground. Alright, we will do that. Oh, something happened there. Is this the last one, I think? Yeah. 5 of 6. This is the 6th one. Digging was dangerous work in disturbed and sullied earth, but you uncovered some valuables just the same. You were richer for your troubles. I suppose I'm richer. Didn't know I was, but I'm richer now. Hunting so-and-so. That's this one. Search the grave. Okay. We still got one here. And potentially one in this area as well. I think that might be one up there. We'll find out here in a moment. Yep, there's one there. It's not what I thought it was, but yeah, there's one there anyway. So that's good. Alright. Some in this direction. What does that do? I'm trying to figure out how that doesn't kill him. Increases light fire. Okay, that doesn't actually do damage. Alright, I was messing up on that one. That's why that was confusing me. This way. There's one right over there. Ah, well, fine. I'll go pick it up since you're running away from me. Alright, that one wasn't one. Is that it? I think that's it. Interesting. Oh, we just grabbed another quest. You feel a hatred bent upon you and realize that a presence filled with fury is near. You have encountered Akasoth, a terrifying being in the fields of Fornos. This ghostly entity has grown in bloodlust from having pulled the life from the lands around it. And where is he hiding? Right there. Gonna be at the top of this mound. It's gonna be another one of those where I have to talk to and then he attacks me. Pretty sure of it. Yep. Well, we had a little hitch there for a second. Here we are. Alright, we've dispatched of him. This one was the AoE, wasn't it? No, it's not. I'll move this up here. I'm going to use these as 2 different damage dealers right there. 6 I usually keep for like root or snare or something like that, immobilizing the mob. So I don't want to put anything on 6 until I get an ability that does it, and if he never gets one, then later on I'll find something else to put in that place. Something that seems appropriate to take up that slot. That's how I play all my characters, because I alt so much, because I'm such an altaholic. That way there, when I go between alts, even if I don't really remember everything about that particular class, I still can kind of play the character because I know what buttons to hit to accomplish what I'm trying to do. See, 5 is always my finisher, basically, in any build. So it's like 1 through 5 gets me set up to do anything. The only thing I wish Minstrel had that bards in other games typically have is a run speed song. I would love to be able to sing something and move quickly. It's one downside I'm seeing right now with the Minstrel is I don't feel like I can move fast at all unless I mount up. Let me see if I can get these set to a better spot. I don't like where they're at. There we are. You tell Mincham of the wights who spoke of Ulnathron and Thamlorn, the waking of Morphin, light of death and newly disturbed graves. If your tale is true, Ulnathron has likely retreated to Thamlorn, but her power has not waned. This is troubling news, Lorik. And what's even more troubling is the fact you cannot pronounce these words that are in the statements. Anyway, I believe Ulnathron is at Thamlorn, some ruins in the western fields. I have heard dark rumors about that place of late, and it could well be the source of the evil stirring in Fornost. My horse will take you there if you wish to go. You must be careful. You are a seasoned warrior, but this place is truly evil. Okay, and we dinged level 28. Ding, ding, ding! We did not get a point to spend, which is fine. We'll use his horse to get to that location of the name that I cannot pronounce because it's odd. Let's see here. So, take the horse and so-and-so camp to Thamlorn, which I did. Oddly enough, it didn't update. Do I have to hit like a specific rock and tap my toe against it for it to go on? Nope, we're here. Confront the fell spirits. Plus we have this. Strange idols can be found all over Thamlorn, spewing noxious green clouds into the fields of Fornost. You should disable the idols and stop the spread of corruption from the evil place. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's kill you, you annoying little crap piece of boogie. I was reading. Alright, back to what we were doing. Alright, so I believe we have to click these things. We need to do 6 of them. And let's use this to get a little bit of our stuff back. What is that called? I can't remember what that is. Where is it here? It's hope. Hope. That's the word I was looking for. We don't have a lot of hope, but we have a little. There's another one there to click. We got something going on here. Deed bestowed. This is an exploration. We found this spot, basically, is what that was. Yep, there's one there. I thought maybe there would be one in this room. I just had a feeling. The evil was tingling my spidey senses, and I went in there, and sure enough, it was there. It's number 4 of 6. Well, here's number 5 of 6. We'll get that, and then we'll talk to this person over here. See what we got going on here. Oh, that's Ulnathron. The Dunedain cannot withstand the might of the dead, and neither can you. You will all die, and this land will be covered in our fell shadows. Die now and join the shadows, fool. I think not. I choose to kill these bad things. There we are. Let's go ahead and grab that supply crate, see if we get anything good out of it. Not really. Alright. We need one more of these idols. It looks like, yep, there's one right there. That's number 6. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah, we need to go back this way because I think we take the mount to get back over there. And he's going to hide on us. We'll kill something else while we wait for him to come back. You back yet? There you go. There's your sign. I believe the mount was right over here. Alright, where's that mount at? Oh, I seen it as soon as I said it. There we are. I am glad you were able to disable those idols, for I believe they, fueled by Alnathron herself, have been responsible for the increase in the corruption of Fornos of late. Ah, my friend, I know you have been victorious. The shadow that has darkened my thoughts has vanished. You have the gratitude of the Rangers. And not very good items, but we'll just take one.
Will you stay a moment?
You've been a great boon to us, but I would imagine that my friend Amarion needs your help more than I. He is stationed himself at Amon Wraith, just east of here, guarding a number of refugees of the North Downs. I know he could use help looking after them. And Colbert,
Would you give me a
I
moment
went
of your time,
many
friend?
places in the fields of Fornost. I came from a group of treasure hunters, you know, but they're still within. I went to Amon Amrun and heard the call of death. I sought treasure there, but I could not withstand the presence there. It is far to the east. Will you seek your own death? Mad. He is quite mad, if I do say so myself. We have a thing over here where that's where the ranger is sending us, and we'll get another stable master. Then we have the thing that the mad dude is sending us to over here. So we'll go to this first. Let's check our deeds. In North Downs, we have done 4%. We have not done much yet in the North Downs, but we're already at an hour and a half. This is not the hill that we're looking for. It's not even the droids we're looking for. It's enough xylophone. Let's go to that. Harp or whatever they call it. Let's see what it's called. Let's be proactive. It is called a harp. I was right. There's the stable master. Get that path real quick. Then we go up here. Mitchum sent you, did he? Good man. I could use a capable pair of hands around here. There are many mouths to feed.
Could I speak with
You are welcome to rest here for a time, friend, but I am afraid that you will not find much peace. Evil things stir in Fornost, while the hills of Anundir, to the east are ravaged by wargs. These people look to me for their defense. Alas, food is in short supply, and I fear to leave them alone while I hunt. Amenrath was of old a defensible position, but I am only one man. If you choose not to heed my warning and travel east, might I ask that you hunt the boars that roam Minas Vrun. They have taken over those ruins and show no sign of leaving. Is there any other quest up here? Does not appear that way. So his quest is going to send me over to this. And the Madman's thing is over here. I think we go here first. Probably choosing wrong. It's how it usually goes, but we're going to choose it anyway. And we're going to mount up because, my God, is he slow. Actually, let's do something. Whoops, I did not mean to get off that. I meant to bring up this, and let's go to perks. And we will add a whole whopping 5% out of combat run speed for 1 hour by using destiny points. I don't remember how you get destiny points, so please don't ask, but something about playing the game and doing stuff gives you destiny points, and you can use that in your wallet if you go to the perks. I think you have to be a subscriber to get to the perks. I do not know. Wish I had more information for y'all on that, but it's one of those things that I don't know. Barrow iron, I need that because he can't get the next tier of stuff, so he needs to get that tier. That was the end of that quest. Let's go back and turn that in so we can get a quest that's sends us right back here. I'm almost adamant that that's what's going to happen. Trying to get this character to 30, then we're going to grab another alt that is sub 30. You know, below 30, and try to get it to 30. I want to get all my alts to 30. Then I'll work on trying to get all my alts to 40, and so on and so forth. My main is a level 150 champion that's done all of the content in the game, short of dungeons and raids. I really don't do those very much at all.
What can I do for you?
You are as skilled in the hunt as you are welcome, Lorik. This meat will last for a long while. The wargs and goblins cannot stay in Unundir forever, and with this meat I can feed the families of Unundir who have come to me for protection. You have my thanks.
Stay a moment.
We have enough food now to last a good while, but the people under my care will not be satisfied until they have reclaimed their lands from the wargs and goblins that have invaded Unundir. We must be cautious. There is a camp of goblins on the slopes of the southern hills. Returning the refugees to their homes must start with the destruction of those goblins, but first I need to know their numbers. Travel east into Unundir and get as close to the goblin camp as you can without being seen. Do not want the goblins following you back to Amenrath, so use stealth. Take care to remain unnoticed by the enemy. Okay, scout the goblin camps. Avoid goblins. Interesting. He's got a quest. I didn't notice that before.
I'm sorry.
Or farm overrun by wargs. We fled this way, and this kind ranger vowed to protect us from the dangers coming out of Unundir. I dare not go back. What if the wargs linger there? It is east along the road. I would dearly love to return soon. We have a livelihood to make there. Defeat wargs, okay? Alright, so he is saying we need to go over here but not be seen. Somehow I got a feeling I'm going to fail at that. I don't know why, but I just feel like I am. I'm a very boisterous minstrel. How do I not get noticed by goblins? It seems like asking me for the impossible. Alright, that's not a goblin, so we can kill that. Okay, so it's straight ahead. Do I see any goblins that I need to avoid? Not currently. That's not a goblin. Ah, darn. That hitching really messes me up sometimes. And it's because it's an old zone and it's got some issues, basically. Damn it, he saw me. Alright, so I think I failed that, but it is telling me to go talk to this guy. Thank goodness, I thought I was done for. I ran from the wargs and was ambushed by goblins instead. You explained that the way to Amonreth is clear of goblins and urged the man to head that way to come under Amerion's protection. Thank you, Lorik, I will. You're not going further, are you? I would turn back if I were you. It's not but danger up ahead. The way you came is safe, right? Well, I'll head that way, to this Emerian fellow. Sounds better than trying to fend for myself out here. Alright, so now it's telling me to defeat goblins, destroy goblin tents. So now I can go in here, guns a-blazing, playing all sorts of music and making these things die. The Stonehold Chief lies at the center of all goblin mischief in Anandir. You should defeat the Stonehold Chief and send a strong message to the goblins menacing these lands. I'll do that. And we got an alert. Deed bestowed. This is a Goblin Slayer deed. Do 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 do. Boom 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 dun dun. Where's this chief at? Oh, right there. How come every time I say where is something, I literally see it right after I say it? We killed the chief. I gotta fix something. This thing's always down here where I can't see it because it's like something else is blocking it, so we're gonna fix it and put it up there. Defeat the Stonehold Chief, eliminating the greater weight of the goblin threat in Anandir. Finish now. Oh, we did something. Our reputation changed. Let's see. Reputation changed. Deed bestowed. We need to become friends with the Rangers of Esladin. Deed completed. We're known to the Rangers. A new title, known to the Rangers. And we gain 15 free Lotro points by simply playing the game. Alright, let's destroy tents. I was not interrupted. Stop saying I was interrupted. Makes me mad. Squirrel! Silver deposit. Hey, I can get that one. Two more tents to take out. Where's the rest of the tents? Must be in this direction. Barrow iron. Pronunciation is hard. It's ash branches. That is not what I'm looking for. I need tents. They should be over here. Did I miss them up top, maybe? Over here where the... Oh, yeah, the chief is guarding one. Oh, that's the wrong one. Prospector. He's got quite a few. Might be able to go back and smelt the stuff and get him to the next tier. Thinking there's a tent over here because of the way the map is glowing on this side. Could totally be wrong, but I don't know why it's glowing there. Oh, that's for the, yeah, the wrecked fence. Okay. It's not the same thing. It's a different quest. Fences all over Nathan Hodges' farm have been broken by the marauding wargs. You should repair the fences in case the Hodges ever wish to return. We will do that. What's the deal with the scarecrow? Oh, I put out the meat to lure people in, or the bad guys into here. That's what that was. The attacking wargs. Where's the rest? Shouldn't there be more coming? Is it delayed? It's a weird quest. That's 8 of 10. We need 2 more. There we are. Alright, that's 10 of 10. That's taken care of. Let's do the fences over here. I almost always do Lone Lands, and I rarely do North Downs, so I'm not as familiar with these quests over here. I need to do these more, because I've done Lone Lands to death like a gazillion times on every character I play. Trying to see if there was a Slayer deed on those, and I don't have a Slayer deed for them. Alright, that finished that quest for the repairing the fences. So let's check our map again. Did we get all... We did get all the tents. For some reason I thought I didn't have all the tents. Huh. Okay. Still bothers me that I have that one quest way over there. And I feel like I'm screwing up because I'm not going to it, and it's like you're going to lead to something in the same place as Marianne, so I feel like I need to go over there and check it real quick before I do anything else. I feel like I'm making a mistake by not doing that. We're going to go do that now. We'll just let him follow us for a little while. Right over here. Now we did pick up a quest by going across an area. A great shuddering dread chills you to your bones. You have encountered Gurthakar, a terrifying presence in the fields of Fornos. This ghostly being is strong from having pulled the life from the lands around it. Yeah. So here's somewhere. Okay. Oh, that's the mob we just got popped up on us for a quest. Here we are. Okay. Let's go talk to him. He'll want to fight us and all that kind of good stuff. And that is completed. This whole area out here at Fornost has a bunch of those like that. Okay, so what we got here? The ancient guardians of Amenamron have awoken, pouring out of the tombs in a blind rage, defeat enraged shades. Okay, and we have this. What's the wrong thing? This. Deed bestowed. This was Warg Slayer. Okay. I thought I was hitting the I thought I was hitting the ghost over there. Who disturbs Amenamron? More thieves to unearth our treasure. Have a taste of death, thief. I'm not a thief. Thousand curses upon those who steal from Run, whatever it's called. We're going to steal from him though. Right after we did that, we'll go ahead and do that here. So at this point, we still need to defeat Shades and search for signs of looters. I believe that was down here. These spots here. There's one of these things here in the tomb that will trigger update on that quest, I believe. missing something? I could have sworn. Alright, so we finished that quest. Took a look at our map. There's something right up there. There. Is that Mr. Mad? Names have gone away. There it is. Yeah, Colbert the Mad. Clever to have found me out. The brothers Colbert adventurers. That's who we were before we adventured here. The brothers Colbert grave robbers before we robbed the wrong grave. The brothers Colbert making a fine living before M run. Now it is just one Colbert, Colbert the Mad. It would seem that Colbert the Mad sent you here as a sort of confession to his crimes of robbing tombs and poking around where he didn't belong. You asked Colbert the Mad what happened here after he attempted to rob the graves of M and Emrun. 2 went in and 1 came out, but I never came out, not really. The shades that stirred as we cradled the loot, they stir now in my mind always. I can never leave M and Emrun. Like the shades, soon I'll be no more than a wandering ghost like them. Find the heirloom chest and return it to its tomb. Okay. It's right over here. Do I bring it up here, or where exactly do I take it? That's the question. This is the one that I think, yeah, I need to go down below. That's what it was. This is what I was trying to find before. There. It has been appeased. Now let's fight this guy. Alright, we did something there. Deed completed. It was the Redeemer. Defeat Shades, alright. Deed bestowed, so we got the advanced version now of that Slayer deed. Oh, get up the hill. Why the hell are you not getting up the hill? Good lord. And that gave us 5 free Lotro points. For simply playing the game.
How can I be of service?
My head, it is a little clearer now. The fog is receding. How strange. Do you know it wasn't very wise for my brother or I to come here and start robbing random tombs? We were professional treasure hunters, but we separated from the rest of the group a few weeks back. We were seeking the riches of old Fornost. I wonder if the others are still encamped where we left them. Would you like to explore Fornost City? We could see if my old companions are still there. Last I saw them, they had made an encampment within the gate southwest of the city itself. Could meet you there. I think I will head back and join them. Mincham is a fine fellow, but a bit serious for me. Okay, so that's where they're splitting you off on quest again. Yeah, he's over there. Basically, that sends you to a place for Fornost, and we're working on quests that are moving us across here to some place over here. They do that sometimes in the old content, and you kind of have to make a decision which way you're going, or else you come back and do it after it's already too low level for you. It's a little on the annoying side, but that's how an open world thing would be set up anyway, so it works appropriately. My bad. Where am I trying to go? This way. You have done well, Lorik. and almost better than I had hoped. The goblins have surely heard our message. They are not welcome here, nor ever will be. I do not have the means to reward you as richly as you deserve, but I hope this small token will serve as a reminder of the good you have accomplished for Amerion and the people of Anandur. Hold on a second. Yes, we just dinged a 29. But what was that at? Oh, it was a necklace is what that was. Wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's 4-wheel. And this is 4-wheel with other stuff. We don't need that.
Oh, it's a soddy day.
You cleared out the rest of the wargs that were hanging about. Thank you, Lorik. You're a real hero. We'll go back soon and try to rebuild. Alright, so that finishes that quest. Now we can pick up this quest. What a help you have been to us, Lorik. I imagine that with the wargs driven off, we can put this area back to right. I'm going to ask one last thing of you, my friend. Orthon watches over Anadir from a lonely post. Very few folk come his way. Would you check to make sure that he fares well and offer him news of the Western Downs while you are there? Where is he at? Is he talking about going over here? Colbert is over there. And I don't see this one lighting up anyway. Yeah, I do. It's right here. Okay. Yeah, that's where I thought we were headed. And did we get a point to spend? We did get a point to spend. I'm going to go with this one here. One more level to hit 30. Then we can play another class, another character, another alt. Doesn't that do anything for our deeds? Hey, yeah, we're up to 13% now. I think we were at 4 or 5% the last time I looked. Let's change out what mount we're actually on. Whimsical could be an option. Let's choose this down here. We'll go to mounts and we'll go to have. So these are all the mounts that we have. Sublime Boar, I haven't used that in forever. Whimsical is actually a decent one, and it's got a musical instrument. We may go with that one. I was trying to see if any of the other ones had musical instruments that I'd gotten on this guy. I love the Tidebreaker. I've always loved that one. I think we're going to go with Whimsical. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to hit this button. Here we are. We'll go with that for a little while, then we'll change it out to something else. right on the other side of this bridge, we'll hang a left and head over to our new quest giver. He holds that wrong, I just noticed. That's why I was spinning the camera around to look at that. By the way, we got a deed bestowed. That's another exploration deed. Lonely Watcher. Hail, stranger. Oh, Eminran sent you. What news from Emin Roth?
Hello, friend.
Welcome to Ostlagaros, traveler. Wish that I could offer you more comfort, but as you can see, it is a sparse little ruin with little to offer. It is so nice to have some company. Would you be willing to collect some firewood and driftwood nearby? It would bring some cheer to this guttering flame. We shall be warm and comfortable then. Alright, so where is that at? It's at here, anywhere out here. Alright, so we'll do that. Some firewood. No, that's not firewood. That was yew branches, which is a harvestable, and I'm not at that rank yet on this guy. Can you imagine that? You play some music, and next thing you know, you see a bear charging at you from out of the brush. Nope, we can't pick that up. I need this firewood. Where's the rest of the firewood? Anywhere over here, basically. There's one. Hiding on the other side of the yew branch. Oh, I need driftwood as well. Not bad. I need to go down here. There's some.
Hail, friend.
Ah,
and
this will do well,
met.
Lorek. Do pull up a seat, rest, and let us talk. It has been long since I have had company at my fire. Give me a
Greetings,
second here.
friends. Will you lend me your ear?
I look at what happened at the farmlands as a failing of my own. Marion and I guard this road, but the wargs moved between us, and we did not espy them until it was too late for the farmers. Marion guards them now, but I wish to make amends for my negligence. Will you help me gather furs to send those poor folk? It is not much, but it will keep away the chill of night. So we need wolves and bears. Also,
Greetings, friend.
come to think of it,
Will you
Lorik,
lend
I would
me your
ask
ear?
another favor of you before you go. Another traveler passed along the road, a short little fellow. He went west not long before the warg attacks on the farmlands. I fear that he may have been hurt, or worse. We searched for him in Anandir. Collect bones from the bone piles. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. So let's head out. Okay, so he's gonna be over this way, back behind us. That's what I kinda figured. Kinda. Got 3 people online right now. If anybody's looking for a kinship, by the way, that's what a guild is called in Lord of the Rings Online. I run the Lorebound Walkers on the Peregrine server. You can head over to Pharone.com, find the link to our Discord server, read the rules and regulations, then make a post in the introductions channel, chat with us, and see if you think we'd be a good fit for you. Also, be sure to smash that subscribe button on youtube.com/Pharone1, hit the follow button or the subscribe button if you'd like over on twitch.tv/Pharone. Barrow iron deposits. I need these. Since they're available, I'm going to get them. After we get this guy to 30, I'm going to take a break to go make dinner. Or get dinner, one of the two. I'm hungry. I'd rather make dinner, honestly. I've gotten to the point where I like what I make more than what I get at fast food restaurants. Although that being said, this is funny. Mac Rib is back, everybody. My brother loves those things, and I think this is the last weekend that they'll have them, so we may just go get a Mac Rib and be done with it. The wargs have free reign of the unguarded lands of Anandir, especially upon the toothed hill of Had Eglin. You should defeat the wargs of Anandir and investigate Had Eglin. Okay, probably saying that name wrong, but yeah, whatever. Where's he at? Can I get those ash branches? That would help if I could. Yes. Bone pile. Fine, we'll go to this bone pile since the other thing's moving further away from us. Alright, the burial mound looks recently exhumed. We got all the wargs. We still need to hit one bear or wolf on the way back. Technically, we need to get a whole lot of wargs anyway for the Slayer deed. There was a fur off that one. Oh, we need one more. There's a bear. That'll do it. There we are. We got all those. We can go back and turn this quest in. See how our inventory is doing? Starting to get stacked up. I see you found some bones, Lurk. Some of these are fairly small, but I wouldn't say any of them would belong to the traveler I saw, unless I'm very much mistaken. I'd say most of these are goblin bones. It seems to me that the wargs and the goblins must not get along well all of the time, and that is good for us. Let them fight among themselves, and there will be fewer for us to worry about. A very kind deed. Thank you, Lurk. You are a skilled hunter and speedy at that.
Will you give me a moment of your time?
You must be wary from your efforts in long travels, Lurk. Loth as I would be to see you leave, I feel obligated to tell you that there is a dwarf keep not far from here that offers far more by way of comforts than this sad little campfire ever could. Othrakar is the name of the dwarves that have given it. They are friendly as dwarves go. If you wish to find a more habitable place to stay, it is a very short distance to the northeast, a stone dwelling nestled into the hills. You found evidence of digging among the wargs at the large mound. That's very strange. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. I wonder what it is they seek. Alright, so that finished all the quests with him. And we need to go over here to the dwarf. fort. It's kind of annoying that I have to face the mob to sing at it. Seems odd. Almost there. And we're hitching now. We was having trouble. Grab the stable master here.
Greetings.
What do we got?
Well,
Well met, traveler. Welcome to Othgar. If you may find rest here or work if that suits you, if it suits you. What do you say to that? I say good. There's a cold winter coming. I feel it in my bones. We dwarves are a hardy folk, but if we're going to survive the winter, we will need more supplies. Hunt the troublesome lynx that seem to cover the lands hereabouts, and bring me their fur. I'll craft their hides into warm gloves for our miners. And over here we have the war effort people.
Hail!
Yada yada
To
yada.
heed the summons to war?
Not really, but you know. We will take both of those quests and uncheck them, and now they won't show up on there anymore, which is what we were after. Listen, friend, we have problems here. Big problems. Those cursed dour hands weren't content to ruin the operation of the mines while they were here, but when they left, they ruined or stole what food we had. Then there's orcs and wargs that came down from the north, driving the farmers who used to supply us out of their fields. And when we venture out of Othrakar, we have to do so in force due to the dour hands camped nearby. In short, we are having a lot of trouble with supplies. We need meat. I can give you a fee in good silver if you could hunt some bears for us. They wander the hills to the south. What else we got? Should have a milestone here somewhere that I can use. I would think, at least. I could be wrong. Probably am wrong. I don't see a milestone anywhere. Check my map. Yeah, that doesn't show me crap. I don't know why I thought that would. Alright, that's a cute mount and all, but I'm not going to ride that around all the time. What I want is... where is it at? Oh, I remember how I saw it before. It was much easier to see in here. Tidebreakers, wasn't it? Yes, that's my favorite. Okay, I see no milestone, so there's no milestone here to mess with. Where do we need to go? All over the place, basically. Actually, let me go back here and consult with my brother about food real quick and see what his idea is. We may get something delivered. I don't know. We'll find out. But let me just go in here where it'll be safe, and I'll be right back. Alright, people, I am back. Ordered some Wingstop. About 40 minutes. I will have wings to eat. So, until then, let's play a game. We need to go out here and kill lynxes and bears. Oh my. Whoa. I just realized he's 29. Hold on a second. We can get some of this crap out of our shared storage. That is 24. That works. Whoops. And that is 24. That works. Bingo. Bingo, bongo, banga, banga, bonga, boonga. And we will lock them so they can't be sold like I did with the others earlier. Alright, so we'll use them just... They were there taking up space. I'm going to use them. Don't need them, but doesn't matter anyway. Alright, moving on. Man, where are the mobs at? Like non-existent. Five is 6, we need one more. What's the deal with the... Oh, is this one of those flower deeds? Certainly is, I think. You encounter a number of interesting herbs in your travels. These should be collected as you make your way through the lands and brought to the Ranger Orthon. Oh, okay. It's just a random quest out here we came across. Something attacking us. We need more of these flower things. Trying to get up there where that thing is on the map. It's like around to the right up here. Thinking it's one of the periwinkles over there. No, maybe not. Oh, there is one up there. Wonder if I can make it up this hill. Sometimes slopes that do not look like they would be a problem in other games are problems in this game, and then other times slopes that don't look like a problem are a problem. It's hit and miss, very much so. It's interesting. We haven't been up here before. that I'm aware of. Periwinkle, where is that? It's right behind me. There it is. Oh, hello, Lynx. See, I'm trying to get to that one that's right over there. I'm trying to figure out how the heck. I guess if I slide down this slope, I can get to it. So you had to go up the slope, then come around to the side and go down the side of the slope so that you get to this one periwinkle that otherwise was not accessible. That's 5 of 5 for the periwinkles. And nothing else up here in this area for that. That's interesting. Alright, we need to go off this side over. We are not going to make it back up this, are we? Holy crap, is it really making it up this? That is abnormal for this game. Very abnormal to be able to go up that slope. If we can go off this side over here, we can start getting the bears. Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my! Bear. Bingo. Hungry. Can't wait till my hot wings get here.
At your service.
Thank you for your help, friend. I will fashion these furs into gloves to protect the miners from the bitter cold of the deep mines. Old Nine-Fingered Dolly will be happy about that, I can tell you.
Greetings,
Good.
traveler.
That meat should last us quite a while. Thank you for your help, friend. We finished something. Deed completed. What deed did we complete? It didn't tell me. Glories long past. There it is. So we completed some quests in North Downs. Deed bestowed. This is the wrapper quest for the Explorer, the quest, and the Slayer deed for the area. And we gained 15 Lotro points for simply playing the game. Now we have a quest over here that is opened up.
Come and stay
I'm Region, in charge of smelting here at Otharkar. The yields are down again. We're running out of silver in this mine, but I've heard that somewhere in these hills there is a father lode, with veins rich with gold and maybe even mithril, though I find it unlikely, as Moria's silver's not been found anywhere but Khazad-dûm. The Dour Hands ruined the old prospecting records when they left, though. We need to find the proper records to find the father lode. I suspect these records are still around Othrakar someplace, perhaps in a chest or locker. If you can discover them, you'll be doing us Longbeards a real service. Anybody else got some questage for me? I feel like we're missing some quest lines because there should be things opened up for us here. Map. Straightforward. There it is, over there. Collected the mining records, returned them. Probably because I'm not doing all the epics on all of these alts, so I'm probably missing a lot of quest lines because of that. Ah, that looks like it could be it. But wait, what is this? Most of these records are just ordinary prospectors' reports. Not too useful, but this one. Cannot make this page out at all. Could this be the key to the mystery of the father lode? I can't ken these runes at all. Why, unless I miss my mark entirely, I think these are some kind of elf writing. Now, how could directions to a dwarf mine have ever been written in some elvish script? Do you think anyone in these parts could understand this language? Find someone who can translate the mining records. I believe I know where that's going to be. Maybe not. But, oh, whoa. I see things popped up all over the screen. Elvish, eh? Sorry, friend, I can't help you with that. Okay, so they want me to go talk to each person. Why is it still lit up? Oh, no matter what, it's just going to stay lit up until this quest finishes. He's got no help as well. Yes, I can read a spot of Elvish. My father was a scholar, and he learned many things from Balin. He passed a fair bit of it on to me. Let me have a look. Ah, it appears that it was an elf who found the dwarves' lode in the first place. That explains this writing, and perhaps also why the dwarves of old never mined the lode, for they would not have wished to ask an elf for help. It appears that these records refer to a map that must have once been included with them. I hope Region has that map, for the records are not detailed enough to stand on their own. Alright, back over to Region. So, we're missing a map, eh? I wonder. Well, thank you again for the work. I believe the map must have been taken by the Dour Hands. They must have left the old records you found because they couldn't read them. Give me a second here. My food is... They're sending me messages. Alright. Where was I? I guess a map in here I used to have my job. Unless I miss my mark, I'd say the foreman Nyrad is with many of the other Dour Hands at their camp to the north. This is a big request, but if you can get that map back from foreman Nyrad, I think we'll be able to find the father lode at last. I suspect you'll find the map in a chest in foreman Nyrad's tent at the camp, but he might also be carrying it around on his person. And we got other things that have lit up as well. Ever since we threw those cursed Dour Hands out of Othrakar, they've been skulking around the area. We think they're planning to raid us and retake the mines. They have several large camps around the Northlands, and they have scouts spying on us here as well as carrying messages between the camps. Soon we will be ready to move against the Dour Hands directly, but for now I need you to put an end to this spying. Defeat as many of the Dour Hand scouts as you can find around Othrakar and the Northlands of Nan Amlug. There, so some of the quests are opening up to us now, at least.
Come and stay a moment.
Good day to you. Have you seen all the Hendravel and Northhawks, as some call them? These wicked birds have always been dangerous, but it seems there are more and more of them about nowadays. I think that the Dowhands have started taming them. I'm afraid they are being used as spies. If you would earn favor with us, go out and kill as many of the foul creatures as you can. You can find them all throughout the hills around Othrakar. If you will do this for us, I'll see to it that you are rewarded for your work. Alright, let's see here. Where else? Any others? I don't see any more questage. We need to head up this way. Getting close to that level 30. I'm headed the right way, yeah? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I remember this over here. It's not exactly where I was thinking of, but yeah, I've done this spot before. A number of Darhan miners have gathered as so-and-so too close to Althakar for comfort. You should defeat them, blah blah blah. Let's kill this thing that's hitting us. Oh, what do we got here? Find and defeat the leader. Let's take that before we finish killing these people. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill this stupid thing that keeps hitting me. Oh, he is dead. It's just him throwing stuff at me. I thought it was that stupid lynx that was still hitting me. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Sack of yeast. Ah, another quest. You have found a large sack of stolen yeast in the mining camp outside Pharone, bearing signs of having once belonged to Othrakar. The good dwarves of Othrakar will surely be missing the key ingredient for their beer brewing. Alright, so we need a few of those. Some more sack of yeast. There we are. Ah, bad guys. There's the foreman over there. Right. You have defeated a number of dangerous Darham hunters, blah 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 stuff and blah blah blah. One more sack here. That should do it. We need more Northhawks, and we still need to go up this way apparently. Hey, ding 30. There we are. Hal Gamgee, cousin of the esteemed Samwise Gamgee, has need of aid in the town of Oakbarton in the Shire, bordering the region of Lake Evandem. That's a good one. Let me go ahead and uncheck that vector quest for now, though. New skirmish is available, and also deed completed. We don't know which one because it didn't pop up. That takes care of the birds. New mill. Gift for a master. Oh, okay, I see. You get that when you hit a certain level. Alright, so we still need somebody up this way. And we got something else popped up. New mill. Bert Ninetails. I've sent along a letter that contains some important information. Would you take the time to read it and return it to me? This truly will be something to sing about as the ages progress. Burnt Ninetails. Detach item is going to be a quest. There are always more tales to be told, and it just so happens that there is another which I think you will become a part. Seek me out in the Prancing Pony, and we can discuss the matter. Burnt Ninetails. Okay, so we got a level 30 minstrel quest. Oh, what do we gain down here? I just noticed we have new stuff. Fellowship's Heart provides a heal over time through the Fellowship and removes fear effects. Very cool. We'll put that right there. And then we got this stuff. Mentor Clarinet. You can instruct someone how to play the clarinet. And the horn. And the... what is that? Pibgorn? And what is this? Scribe Stance. When you enter Scribe Stance, you change your mentor skills into scribe manual skills, allowing you to create manuals to teach instruments. Scribing manuals is much more taxing than teaching in person. Requires a blank mentor manual and will apply a 10-day cooldown to all mentor skills. Wow, that's interesting. Hey, it's going to be a while, Charles. You might want to open the door and be ready. Oh, okay. Whatever. Can't say that I remember ever doing this quest before. It's kind of a new one. Got it. All right. Alright, my food is on the way. Got about 8 to 10 minutes until my food is here. Which is perfect timing because I hit level 30 on this guy. We just need to take all these quests back and turn them in. Let's mount up. See if we can get back quicker. Where's the white one up there? Stop the scouts. Oh, I still have scouts I haven't killed. I need 2 more scouts. That's what it is. Thought I'd gotten them all. Not a big deal. They're right up here on the way back to the fort. Don't have line of sight. There we are. 5 of 5. We can go back and turn in all these quests now.
I am at your service.
And your families too.
Greetings. What do you want? What do you want?
Alright, the last turning over here, we'll read this one. Was this the one that opened up all those others?
At your
You
service.
found it! This is wonderful news! Let me see, let me see.
Come and
Ha!
stay a
Now we can finally find the father lode. Wait a minute, these directions are not exactly what I was expecting. Find the father in the raw rock. The lode lies amongst high hills. Fell falcons soar through skies, and savage lynx guard the gorges. Shining the silver, glittering the gold, a cliff's crags keep the secret. They had a poetic turn back in the old days, but I wish they were more precise. Well, I think we at least have some idea how to proceed. The map and those directions together speak clearly to me of a cliff northwest of Otharkar. All you have to do is find a suitable rock formation that is rich with ore. If you do, take a sample and we'll see if it's the true father lode. So where is that? Way over here. We're not going to do that right now because I hit level 30. I'm about to get my food delivered to me. Let's go ahead and sell all of our junk. What was this? Oh yeah, not a big deal. All right, we don't want to sell that. Nope. And more dudes. Sell all. Yes. Repair nothing. We're good there. All right. Huh. Alright, let's go ahead and throw our bags back into the shared storage in our bags tab. Make it easy for us to use it on the next character that we pull up. After this, I'm going to take a break so that I can get my food when it shows up, rest a little bit, put my feet up, watch some videos with my brother, and then I will probably come back to play another alt that's below level 30 and start working towards hitting 30 on it. In my ever-continuing quest to get all of my alts to at least level 30. Then we'll start working on the 40 and so on and so forth, that sort of thing. Alright everybody, hope y'all had a great time tonight. If you would, hit the follow button over on Twitch or the subscribe button on Twitch, that's fine with me. Over on youtube.com/Pharone1, smash that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Been trying to get to 1,000 subscribers for like my whole life. And head over to Pharone.com where you can find links to everything I do. I have multiple channels, multiple interests. I play lots of games across lots of systems. If you're looking for a kinship to join on the Peregrine server, I run the Lorebound Walkers. Head over to Pharone.com where you can find the link to our Discord server, read the rules and regulations, make a message in the introductions channel, chat with us, and see if we'd be a good fit for you. Until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is From the Gnome, and I'm signing off. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.